Cheers.
Hey.
Man.
They're all special mugs. Be careful.
I would like to request a toast from somebody who would get this natural 20 card that I will explain in a minute. Somebody give us a toast using the word chicken.
2 chickens and 2 non-chickens and to everything in between.
Hey, well, cheers to that.
That
Cheers.
counts?
Do I get the nat 20 card?
Non-chicken.
To buck. Okay, cool.
Do I get it? Do I get
Yeah, no, I have
Yeah, you're gonna get this nat 20 card. So,
It's
this,
in a huge.
you can pick up a nat 20 card like this from dragonsnestdelivery.com. It is a good, flexible plastic. You can put this in your wallet, all that fun stuff. This card is a natural 20. The bearer of this card automatically succeeds 1 skill check of their choice, and that 20 is not an attack roll, not saving throw, but a skill check. Once redeemed, ownership of this card is transferred to the recipient, which you'll just give it back to me.
Whoa!
It's like a get out of jail free.
Yeah. So you can just throw that up and be like, hey, I got a little nat 20 right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like a Joffrey, but even better.
Yes. Instant nat 20 on a
That's
skill
cool.
check.
That's so cool.
Please don't
Thanks,
use it.
Dragon's Nest Delivery.
You're my dad now.
And welcome to episode 86 of King's League.
86!
Whoa, we're
King
so
Louis.
old.
Our announcement is a little bit of a small celebration. We just hit 200 subscribers on YouTube.
Yay!
Take
that,
Mom. Yeah.
She's one of them. Thank you very much.
I said thank you, Mom.
Your mom's a
They said
lovely lady.
take that, Mom.
She did, and then she
Say that.
changed it.
Would somebody else just want to swap in and just take over from here on out?
Sorry.
No, that's it. That's cool. That's fun. We've been doing this for a good bit. Thank you all who've been following along and listening to the story we've been creating. It's been a good time. We will now go into the blind recap. So,
Oh my god.
where are we going? What are we doing?
I got this. It's pretty straightforward. We fell down.
No, the blind recap.
Of a movie.
Of a movie that someone's never
Oh,
seen.
I thought it had been blind because
We haven't done this in
300
2
years
months.
since we did it.
Big dummy.
What's the Halloween movie someone hasn't seen? I feel like that would be
Has
appropriate.
anyone seen Hocus Pocus?
Has everyone
Yeah.
seen Twilight?
Yeah,
Has everyone seen New Moon?
Twilight?
all of them. Yeah.
I used to love the Twilight.
Everyone has
Oh.
seen
Joey does too. He's a new
Whoa.
Twilight fan.
No, but I've seen it now.
Whoa.
He's Team Charlie.
Dan, have you seen Twilight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang.
Really?
I may have said
What
yes
about
defensively.
Beetlejuice?
Oh yeah. Has anyone not seen Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice?
Seen Beetlejuice?
I think not since I was a kid.
Oh, that means you've seen it. Beetlejuice?
I don't remember
No.
anything though.
Beetlejuice!
Beetlejuice!
Oh, don't chant it.
Come on.
Rachel laughs as if she knows.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice. It's not a part of the movie.
I do know. I actually do know that.
I know you know.
That's like I think now that you mention it.
What is it? What do you think it is?
Beetlejuice
Okay, go ahead.
is a hard-hitting documentary
Oh.
about the candy making industry, wherein they grind up beetles and put them in Skittles. And so the climax of the documentary is a huge group of protesters around the factory screaming Beetlejuice
Ah.
in an effort to shame the factory.
Ah.
And so
What happens when they chant it too many times in a row?
nothing,
Oh.
because in the real world, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a documentary, so.
It's time to grow up.
In the real world, protests never work.
And how is that? I don't
It's
know.
sad.
It's
It's
a sad
commentary.
movie. Oh,
No, I'm saying it's
Wait.
a shame. The
All
documentary
documentaries are
ends
just
on a very sad
movies
note.
about life.
Yeah.
At the end,
Nothing is
corporate
accomplished.
America
Tell
wins.
me again how this is a Halloween movie?
It's very scary stuff.
It's about the horrors of
the
capitalism.
horrors of corporate America.
You know how all documentaries end with factory workers what am I trying to say?
Violently?
Yes.
Violently protesting.
It
Yeah.
cuts to 2 years later, and nothing was accomplished, but the factory workers have hope anyway.
Cool.
So
Wow.
is,
Taste
so
the
is
rainbow
Blue
beetle.
Beetle the prequel or a sequel?
No, that's a movie about a superhero.
It's time to grow up, Cassandra.
Gotcha.
And now for the actual recap. I've written one up because it has been a while since we have done this.
It's
Nice.
been a while.
Thank you
You're welcome.
so much, Sally.
Butt rock.
We can add that. Nothing but rock.
The party ventured deeper into the caverns of the abandoned vampire caves, using the lively roots of the bloodroot tree to be their guide and their speedy transport. After the party wounded the roots, they recoiled back to their base, dropping the party off at their quarry, the bloodroot tree. Within the trunk of the massive black-barked entity beat the steady thrum of an ancient green dragon's heart. thumping, echoing against the cave walls. Each member of the party waded through knee-high blood from the tree while dispatching a handful of shadow druids. In the midst of this fight, Thule spotted a magical spiraling portal in the first moments of enchantment. Though, through it, she saw Cicero, Mr. B, Romeo, Remy, and an older figure casting the spell. She quickly responded and counterspelled the portal, while the rest of the party went after the tree. Nemo teleported in the trunk, where the heart beats, and is currently slashing at the heart while a guardian summoned from the tree protects it. The guardian emitted a gaseous green vapor that a handful of the party breathed in, leaving Thelen gasping for air, falling into the pool of blood, and is now making death saving throws.
Wait! We haven't done candy.
I was going to do that next episode.
Oh.
That sounds great.
Wait, Sally, we just talked about candy. It was sad.
We can't always have candy. It's time to grow up.
Well,
We should not have given Steven this weapon, actually. Okay.
Transporting now into the dark caverns.
so spooky. And it's Halloween.
I'm so excited for candy.
It is Thule's turn in our initiative order,
Okay.
continuing this combat from where we last left off.
Ooh.
All right. I would like to move in long distance, but out of range of the gas, because I don't think I wasn't affected by it.
Correct.
If I move,
Yeah,
in,
you see the gas is dissipated. It's not currently lingering around the creature.
but I want to be out of range of it anyway. So if I moved like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Okay.
35, would that be out of range of the gas?
You would imagine so. Yeah. Seems good.
35.
We're not in
give?
initiative.
Oh, no, I have 30.
Are we in initiative?
We're continuing combat right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
we're-
my
we're
God.
still fighting. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna do that.
Got it.
And
was dying,
I
Oh,
the only combatant is the tree, right? There's nobody else.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Can I take that back?
Yes.
Can I come here and can I see the dragon heart?
You cannot. Those walls in between you are all the way up to the ceiling.
Then I'm gonna redo that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
Hey, if you take your hand off of the piece, then you can't take it back.
That's right. Reverse.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack. And I'm going to do that with, I want to try and do a line straight here of Agonize Our Scorcher and
Okay.
hit the creature in the heart.
I think you should. Does it drop from the ground?
No. We've been describing it that way the whole time.
Okay.
But it does not go to the spell.
Go ahead and read the spell
Okay.
itself. I'll pull it up to you.
A line of roaring flame, 30 feet long and 5 feet wide, emanates from you in a direction you choose.
Okay, no, that would be a direct line. Yeah.
I
I mean, like,
I
you'd
will-
be able to aim it.
I'll be fine if you want to keep describing it this
No,
way,
no, no,
because
no.
I haven't stopped you.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Okay.
No, that works. So yeah,
Okay.
it'll burst straight from you and hit the tree
Nice.
too.
Let's say I choose to have it come out of the ground because it's cool. I
Yeah,
shoot it into a crack.
No, that sounds good.
Okay.
Are we talking deck saves?
I'm going to do it at 4th level also.
Okay.
Yes, it is a dex save.
Okay.
Dex save 16.
Gotcha.
Cookies! These are my cookies.
Oh, you get some?
Yeah, she got me going for you.
The heart cannot be dexterous.
No, it fails to save.
Okay, good.
And the tree does as well.
Yes. Okay. So it's 5d8. The last thing that I used, I have to use magic missile to use the effect from
Yeah.
counter. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna roll damage. 27.
27 fire damage.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, if a tree could scream, you would hear it. The heart
Oh,
and the
dang.
trunk around it recoils. Nemo, you within. I did not think about this. Nemo, make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm burned alive.
Nemo is right by the heart. Thule. Nemo was right by the heart as well, so I'm gonna have him do a dex save.
Oh no!
He
Oops.
automatically passes it because he has evasion.
Okay.
Wait. Really?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but if you pass it again, you'll take no damage. Normally, when you just pass it, you take half, but because you're a rogue, you can actually nimbly get out of the way and take no damage from dex saves.
But next time he would take that.
Interesting.
Like,
Okay.
always. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I rolled a 10 and something.
I see Nemo
What's your total dex save?
My total deck save is 16.
And your save is?
16.
Great. Okay, yeah, you take no damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Sorry.
Seeing Tuli shoot
Calculated.
fire from her hands as she normally does, you know exactly what's happening and are able to sidestep out of the way. But even as you're slashing at the heart and standing within the trunk of the tree, there's bark around you, and you can feel the tree recoil and almost like close you in up against the heart. And then you can feel it beating in front of you as it then recoils and beats faster from the fire and the burning that it's taken. And so you see it start to catch fire. The tree responds to the fire and then eventually relaxes. But you did a ton of damage to that. And the guardian itself, too, kind of shrieks out. And is there's not really eyes or a face to it. It's just a pile of like bark and limbs. And it's then the vines and roots within it are kind of twisting and now getting more rapid as they recoil away from the fire as well. Cool. Anything else from you?
No.
No.
Is it reasonable to say I have advantage against stabbing a tree?
Advantage against stabbing a tree?
Yeah. Because what's it gonna do?
Advantage on an attack roll on
it
the
moves.
heart.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
What's it gonna do?
Can I bark at you?
It's just a tree.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was funny.
Yes.
Did everyone hear that? Say it louder,
Didn't want them
Cassandra.
to.
Oh.
Said it might bark at you.
Wow, that was quieter then. Okay.
I thought No, it was thank you. funny.
Say it for the players in the back.
Wow.
Say it for Australia.
Well, I rolled a 12 first, so plus 8, so that's a 20.
Yes.
Yeah, it does. Okay. I'm going to do a 1d4 plus 4 first, which is...
Good choice.
Which is...
Yes.
7 plus my sneak attack, which is going to be 5d6.
5?
Whoa!
Sneaky, sneaky.
Very sneaky.
7 plus 17 is a 24. So 24 to hit. Oh no, 24 damage.
Gotcha, yeah.
Nice.
Bless. Bless.
I stab it.
Cool. Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna try. I'll try to stab it with my other dagger, I guess.
Okay, yeah, go for that.
Why the heck not? Let's see how this goes. Not 20.
Sick.
It's not gonna be nearly as much damage.
Double dagger damage.
Yeah.
2d4.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my heavens.
The 4 is so quiet.
4 and a 3, so 7 damage.
Plus your dex. No, not the Valve hand, you're right. Okay, 7.
Good job.
Yeah.
Cool. 37 damage from you and 27 from
27.
you. Great.
Woo!
And so as you stab through, the blood from within the heart kind of sprays back into your face and onto your chest. And it's slowing its beats now. And you can feel even the tree kind of loosen underneath of your feet as the life source of this entire tree is being attacked. And it feels like it's pretty low as well. After Nemo is Stellan. Make it. Oh, I will do your death save for you. Thank you.
Oh no!
Oh no, buddy.
Stellan gasps from underneath of the blood, stands up, and I rolled a nat 20 for you. So,
You know what? And I was just thinking, am I allowed to give my card to somebody else?
No.
But I didn't need to. I'm not.
If you, I would say before any type of roll is ever asked for, sure. But not in the moment. If you're just like,
no,
I'll
I
take
know.
this.
I was going to ask, and then, but
yeah.
then you did it anyway, and I
Sure.
was like, wow,
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't ask.
So, with that nat 20,
Yes!
you have 1 hit point, and it's the start of your turn. So you get to go.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Let's go.
That's pretty cool. Can I do bonus actions first?
Yes. Any order. Movement, bonus action, action.
I have 1 shifting, which is not my wild shape.
Correct. Yes.
So I don't turn into anything specific. I just shift. And get 10 temporary hit points.
Yeah, you kind of tap into this animalistic background that you have. Your eyes light up in this yellowish light, as you also now get advantage on like perception checks and tracking checks and things like that. As your particular shifting background.
Do I just say I got 3 successes?
Yes.
Like it has me as dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
It thinks I'm dead.
My computer thinks I'm dead. What a wild moment. Welcome back.
Do
Tom.
it. It says
Yay.
Wild
That's so
moment.
Okay. No. I added all the successes.
Oh,
There's the heal too, I think.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're good.
All right. So I am standing right here. And I think that the smart thing for me to do would probably be to heal myself. So that is exactly what I am going to do.
Nice.
These are really good for no good.
So as you're doing that,
Cure wounds.
what killed you, or what brought you close to dying, was breathing in poisonous vapor. And you, being a mushroom man, you're a druid of the spores. You were quickly able to, in your gasping for air, expel these poisonous spores and things that had taken you down. You regained your natural standing pretty quickly. And heal yourself. You can just continue to heal yourself. That's it for your turn. I would imagine.
20 heal.
Sick.
Yeah, that was pretty big.
All right.
heal.
After Thelen is Lorelith. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're fine. I think Strokeoff is looking pretty rough. I think he took like 30-some damage from that poisonous vapor as well.
He did.
He's
He
not
only
down.
has 6 points.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Is he on the board still? Yeah, okay. We've not dealt with a possible Strokeoff death before.
We haven't. Well, yes, we have.
Possible, or he... Oh, yeah, he was at
Yeah.
like death saves.
Was that Hunter's Mark?
That's Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, from me. So I'm going to use my longbow. Where am I?
Hit him with your bow.
Where am
I'm
I?
gonna get a cookie if that's okay.
Where am I?
What do you mean, where are you?
Where am I?
You're right there.
Oh my gosh.
With the bone
I've
on
been
your
sharing-
head.
might share her gluten
I've been
free ones.
sharing them with Joey against my will. He didn't ask.
I'm
he
not
just
going to bother
took.
with those because these are really good compared to
Yeah,
what
what
I know
brand
in
is
my
this?
brain, so
Sweet Lauren's.
I'm not going to ruin
Sweet
it.
Lauren's just talking about cinnamon.
Lord,
Anyway, so
Yeah.
your turn.
Sorry, I'm
You're
so
good.
She's still
sorry.
figuring it out.
No, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my North Cove Drow longbow.
Whoa.
Yes.
And then I got
The North Cove drops?
Mm-hmm. And I have Hunter's Mark on him.
Mm-hmm.
Roll
him?
on it. It.
On this personal being.
It's a plant.
Thank you for the cookies, Rachel. That's very good.
You're welcome.
What is?
They're pretty good, aren't they? Very welcome.
Yeah, let's skip.
16. Sorry.
Just didn't hit.
Yeah.
That just hits.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do that twice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll for the second one.
Maybe.
Aw. 15 to
Does
hit.
not hit.
Oh,
Now we know.
guess what his armor class is? His?
It's 12.
15 and a half.
Yeah.
15.
Oh wait, I didn't add Hunter's Mark to it. Wait,
That's
we
damage.
That's not the thing.
It's
No, I
additional
know.
damage. You add a d6 to it.
to hit, right?
No.
Now to damage.
Oh. Yes, you're right. You know you're right. I know you're right. We all know you're
It's
right.
damage.
I'm
I
gonna
know that.
stop doing this. And you
I didn't
know
know
that. Alright. A D8 and a D6.
While Sally's calculating, I do want to let all of our fans know it was quite lovely. Sally used the phrase, and you know that, in a maid of honor speech on Saturday. And I don't even know if she realizes it, but she did say it.
I
Did you know
don't
that?
think I did realize that. When did I say it?
Towards the end, you were like, the groom, to protect his privacy, the groom will make you laugh, and you know that. And I turned and looked at Dan. So I did want our fans to know how committed she is to the bit.
Aww.
And then at the end of it, she said, "Shout out Australia."
I did.
I did.
She did, but that was normal.
11 to
Got
hit.
it.
To jeez.
11 to damage.
11 to damage.
Got it. Cool. That was 2 attacks. Any bonus action movement?
I don't think I have. Nope.
Cool. Then what is Strokeoff doing in this situation?
I want him to be so careful.
Did you do this?
Yeah, I did that.
Did you do this?
Is that okay?
It's fine.
I
What's
didn't
Strokoff
want a
doing?
whole cookie. I only wanted half a cookie.
What was Strokoff doing?
I don't know. Joey's distracting me by asking if I only ate
Who's
half a
Joey?
cookie.
It's been returned for like 20 minutes at this point.
That is not even close to true. That is
crazy.
so hyperbolic.
I do imagine that Lorelith and Misery are just bickering.
Yeah,
all the time.
Did you do this?
I use my free action to yell, "Hey, hurry up!"
She's like, don't even get me started.
I'm like frozen in time. Like I'm waiting for you to do your thing.
Oh my gosh! You're making it last longer.
Like, well,
I think I'm just gonna have him. Did I have him bite the tree before?
I don't think so. I have no idea though.
I'm trying to remember how he got so injured.
Oh, it was the gas.
It was
getting
just
it.
the gas.
He failed the saving throw and took full damage from a poison vapor.
But I don't know that the gas like came from biting the tree or anything,
No.
right? Okay.
It didn't seem to be that way.
Okay. Then I want him to bite the tree.
Home.
Right in the heart, if
ask for
possible.
advantage because it's a tree. It would
Do
not
I get
Steven.
advantage because it's a tree?
No, to get
Because
pack
it's stick.
tactics because you're near
Oh, yeah.
Thelen.
So I get
Oh, you
If
get it
Thelen,
anyway.
if Thelen didn't come back, you wouldn't have had advantage because you're not 5 feet from him, but he did.
Nice. Okay.
Wolfie can pee on him, so I think there's advantage for that.
That's
Oh, if you wet it first.
Then he gets the humiliated condition.
I think it's called dominate. Dominate
Yeah,
monster.
honestly, that's some. Oh.
But I get
Card.
advantage.
Yeah, you can roll.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you do.
that was a 1
Oh,
by the
was it
way.
one?
Yeah,
Nice.
something
15
big.
to hit.
That's
Nice.
not it.
No, plus
No.
something.
Plus.
You rolled 15.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he doesn't get anything.
Yes, he does. For his
I
bite.
think it's like plus 7 or
Yeah.
something.
The
Only
bite
if-
hits.
Oh, plus 6.
It's been a while.
Yep.
I'm so sorry. It has been a while.
That is. Go ahead and write the
I
roll.
thought that was only for elemental breath, and I really
No,
am
you're good.
trying to get my
Go ahead and
bearings.
roll the bite damage, and then after Lorelith is Gwenlyn.
Oh,
Stone.
Gwenlyn, you recently inhaled some poisonous vapor breath, but you passed the check, the saving throw, and you're resistant to poison damage, so it didn't hurt you that bad.
that's good.
That's pretty cool.
Are you thinking?
She's just gonna say a number.
Yeah, I know. I said you
Oh,
can go
I
ahead and
thought-
start while she's on.
I didn't hear that part. I mean, I guess I'll hit it with the dust glass hammer.
Okay.
17 plus 4.
21. Thanks.
21.
Nobody did it.
21.
Because we're so long past
I
that.
usually do
It's
it.
time to grow up, Michael.
Oh.
And you know that.
You know that.
I'm so glad that I did the joke and everyone attacked Michael.
Hey, can you hush? It's my turn. Thank you.
What option are you doing for the dust
I'll
glass
do
hammer?
the -3.
Okay.
And we'll probably regret it.
Roll the hit.
Fun.
You usually
Yeah. I rolled, well, equals 0.
do.
No.
Oh gosh.
I will add 3 to the attack roll. 15. Wait, so I get to add more. Hang on. 21.
Perfect. That hits.
Great. No bonus.
Anything to say, Michael?
Am I still raging? What's
Yes.
Have I,
You're
have I
always
been
furious.
Just
raging
always
for
be
like
raging.
3 weeks?
Yes.
Okay.
Whenever you stop raging, rage again.
Like 9. Like 9.
Like 9. Got it. As your first swing with the hammer makes contact, the bark hardens and repels your hammer, but then you find a weak point where all the wood and roots have rushed to one side to protect. You're able to swing around and hit into a softer side of it where you actually damage the creature. After Gwenlyn is Misery.
Let's do this. Well, I'm in the middle of 4 squares.
4 square.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go over here
Okay. A 20 feet swoop.
next to Wolf.
Your old buddy Strogoff.
Oh, I'm gonna touch it. And use Bestow Curse.
Okay.
Oh, touchy, watchy, watchy. I tickle it.
Is that a wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save. You have to get a 16.
Okay. I will let you know. Its wisdom saving throw
Probably
bonus
good.
is +0.
Oh, okay. It's a tree.
Wow.
It's really foolish.
Some of its other saves
I
get...
thought trees were like wise, you know?
Gosh, it rolled out.
How many trees have you talked to?
Rolled an 11.
Yes.
Wow.
Saves curse. What type of curse are you bestiefing?
Man, you shouldn't have told me that his wisdom save is +0. I'm gonna
Dan.
I'm gonna choose one ability score, and then while cursed, the target has disadvantage. Wait, no. I'm gonna. While cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns.
Right, I should not have told you.
Yeah. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing. So that one.
Did you get to pick the type of save for that?
No.
Okay.
No, that one's wisdom. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
That was. Can I use the spell slot? I don't want to be right next to it, but I will be, and I'm gonna do nothing else because I don't need bonus actions. That's it.
Okay. It is its turn, and so busting out its wisdom saving throw, it did roll a 17.
Again?
It is continuously cursed.
Still
It just
cursed.
doesn't- How long does that last?
Gosh.
Don't-
Yeah. Hold on.
Don't say anything about them.
It lasts a minute. A remove curse spell ends the effect. Beep beep.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
That's a minute
Yeah.
and it's cursed.
Because it is cursed for the duration.
Got it.
Yep.
I don't have a curse tracker, but if we want to just... it doesn't matter. We're good. Cool. But it does
I'll
get
remind
this
you.
turn. And so first thing you see is some of the areas where the limbs and roots were broken just like launch out and then snap back into place. And then these smaller vines seem to like wrap and bandage some of the broken areas. And you can see that there's some form of restoration process that this thing is going in as actively within the fight. In the midst of that, it is going to just kind of slam its body. I don't want to make a choice because a couple people are close to dying. So, Joey, roll a d4 for me. 1 is going to be Gwendolyn. 2 is going to be you. Stroke off is 3. Thelon is 4.
Let's hope for 1. 3.
That is stroke
That's
off.
stroke off. No, he's gonna die.
Womp womp.
Probably.
It is going to slam its body against stroke off, and that is a 29 to hit.
Just misses.
Super crazy.
So,
29.
stroke
29?
off. Stroke off is going to take
439.
So armor class is 17. So
That's the highest of all of us.
I know.
Your
And
character
it
was a
still
white
wasn't
Stroke
enough.
off takes 15 damage from the slam.
Oh no.
Ludwig, he's acting it out.
No.
And so as the body slams forward, you see Stroke off yelps out and then rolls off onto his side. He lands right onto the shore of this blood pool. Most of his body is fully immersed within the blood, but his head is just laying right onto the shore. And as he's giving out these heavy breaths, you can see that he's been knocked out of the fight. Continuing its attack is going to be 2 more vine attacks. So now that I didn't choose to attack Storkoff, I am fine to do the other 2 attacks. So one is going to be against Gwendolyn. And so with this root attack, one of it, like this form does not have like a bipedalness to it. It doesn't have arms and legs. It's just more of this like glob of roots and limbs, and then all of a sudden it kind of opens up on one end as it extends out. This collection of roots.
It's the Whomping Willow.
Heck.
Womp, womp. This is a 23 to hit, so that will Gwendolyn, you're going to take 14 piercing damage, which is halved. But I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
Can I go ahead and take the damage or no?
Yeah, you can take the damage. I think you have advantage on strength saves while you're raging.
Sorry, strength save you said?
A strength saving throw, yeah.
My D&D Beyond isn't working.
Okay.
Do you need me to confirm advantage?
I will confirm. Go ahead and roll. You do have advantage.
1, 4, Nat 20 plus 7, 27.
Whoa!
As this arm reaches out towards you and it slams into you, so you go ahead and take half damage of the 14, I think, so 7. As the sheer force of that blunt contact hits you, then several of the limbs and roots start to like wrap around you and try to restrain you and hold you down, but then you just like flex out and break them off.
Yeah.
You just shake it off. Shake it off.
It will attack
Shake
you
it off.
next, Misery. So I'm going to
Makes
confirm
sense.
that before I ask you this question. Next is Bestow Curse concentration.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that makes sense. This is also a 29 to hit.
Jeez Louise.
Sick.
So you're going to take 16 piercing damage from that attack. Go ahead and make that concentration check,
16.
and that'll be a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, what is mine? Plus 1. 6.
Okay, so the curse is lifted as
The
you
curse is
are no longer
lifted.
concentrating on that. I need you to make a strength saving throw for me as well.
Those are the only 2 things I'm bad at. Well, also intelligence.
Strife is
And wisdom.
over.
Ooh, 18.
Just passes the strength save.
That's right.
And so as these
Let's
roots
go.
and vines
So
start
strong.
to encircle around you, and you're no longer focusing on the curse that you put forward, you're able to kind of slip through and break out of where these roots are going to collapse upon you, and you are not restrained.
Nice.
Sick.
That is it for the Tree Guardian's turn. Tool, you're back up.
All right. I am going to take 2 steps back to get a little more distance between me and any potential gas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast it completely at the Tree Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to focus on the last magic that I dispelled
Which was
with
the
counter.
teleport. Or
Which was the teleport.
portal. Great.
Just see if that does anything.
Yes. Go ahead and roll
Wow.
your magic missile damage.
Alright, I'm going to
Oh.
use 6 charges.
Okay. And as the magic missile is sent out of this wand, the 6 charges of it fly off towards the creature, but then little tiny white orbs also fly out to everyone else in the room. And so if you would like to move 15 feet anywhere where you can see, right now you can just move. And you will not do any type of attack of opportunity.
Whoa.
You want to go anywhere?
I think I should stay close so that I can still hit me instead of other people.
I don't think there's a new place I can move to take the tree by surprise.
We can't like
I'm gonna
move,
go. Wait, you said 15?
we can't like move and grab everything, can we?
Mm-mm.
It's
You would
always
appear
1 step
next
forward
to
and 3
Wolfie.
steps back, though. Am I right?
1 step.
And then we haven't seen it like, as far as we can tell, it does seem like stagnant to its spot. It just has.
It just hasn't moved yet, but it seems pretty mobile. So yeah, Tuli, as you're calculating up that damage, your wand that you cast Magic Missile out of immediately just started to warp as people teleported all around you into different areas, getting more advantageous positioning. You also could move if you wanted to, but
I think I'm good where
Cool.
I am. Okay. Okay, the base is 3 glowing darts. No, wait. Yes. And
Mhm.
then I create 1 more dart for each level above first.
Mhm.
So 9 darts.
Yeah.
At 1d4 plus 1. So that's 9d4 plus 9.
yes.
Could be like 13 damage.
45.
No, could be what?
45?
17 damage? Could be 45.
Oh, that times 4 plus 9. I times 5.
30 damage.
30 damage. Great.
15.
As all of these white glowing orbs emit from the wand, all of them just rapid fire in all different parts of this creature, all striking true. You don't have to roll an attack for Magic Missile, and directly deals 38 damage.
30.
30 damage,
Yeah.
sorry. Thank you.
Why'd you have to tell him?
Yeah,
I'm trying to be honest. It's hard.
Got it.
Way to go, Rachel. It's time to grow up, Sally.
And you know that.
And you know that.
21.
What are you, 21?
Great.
That was better.
No shade to our
The shell,
fans.
the form, the outer structure of this creature is starting to break down a bit, and looks like there's some openings and some weakness to this creature at this point.
Nice.
After Tuli is Nemo.
I'm gonna stab a tree.
Ooh.
Get him.
Sneak attack? On a tree? In this economy? Okay, that's not a good... That's not a good number. Yes, 25.
For sure, that hits.
Risky.
That's an 8 plus my 5d6. 5d6 is gonna be boop.
This is a great dagger.
8 plus 10, bad roll. 18 damage.
Great, okay.
That's still good.
And I'll do another stab
Got it.
with my other normal dagger. My boring normal dagger for normal people. It's not gonna do diddly squat. That's a 9 to hit.
You still have advantage.
I still have advantage.
Mhm.
Okay. Forever and ever. I'm going. Okay.
Ooh.
That's a
The heart
22.
beats out of the way.
Yeah.
God! God!
All right. Yeah, it's gonna take an additional 2 damage.
Got him.
It had 20 hit points, so go ahead and describe your double dagger kill of the Dragonarch.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I rear back with my guiding light dagger and I stab deeply into it. And then I pull my dagger out. And then I squint and I lean in a little bit. And I go, huh. And I take my other dagger and I go,
And it is
No, that was too damage to go.
And so from within the tree, as this heart then falls apart and is bleeding out from all of these puncture holes and burns that have been put into it, you can feel that the tree underneath of you is starting to shift and fall. And within you have a lot. You have, because you killed something, you can use your rapid disposition for free right now.
oh, you're right, I can't.
Dancing disaster, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to Dancing Disaster out of there.
Right.
I nick it and I go, whoop, whoop, and I don't want to be near
Yeah.
this fella. So I'm going to just kind of teleport 5, 10, 15, 20,
Wait.
25, 30 right here.
Yeah.
We were fighting
It's
a
on the
tree
wall.
guardian.
on
The
the
tree
wall.
itself, the tree
Oh,
heart.
there.
He killed the tree.
Yes.
Not the
I
guardian.
was not on the same page.
I would not have clapped. And so everyone else, you can see the tree from up high starts to shift and shake, and the heart blood starts to pour out from its sides, and then you see
That's why he had advantage.
then you see Nemo appear over off into the side as the tree vomits in death.
Yay, we killed the tree.
After
Boo, nature.
Nemo is
What's
Stellan.
that?
Do I notice anything happen to the guardian?
It does
Guardian.
echo from the death of the tree and the heart, and it even starts to ripple out. It shifts its form over in a way that you can tell it senses what is going on, but at this point it seems to just be even further frenzied into this fight.
Okay. What is the hitbox of how wide is it? If I were to hit it in the middle,
Yeah.
would I do damage to Lorelith 5 feet away
With what?
with an ice shard?
No, you should be fine.
Because it looks like it's 10 feet wide,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Depends how
It's got
wide
some-
the shard is.
it's got some height and
It
some
is well.
space to it. You could do that safely.
Okay. I connect with the water within the blood that we're all standing in
Yeah.
to create a blood ice dagger.
Ooh.
Like in Mortal Kombat.
Now that's butt rock.
Yes. And after forming it, I shoot it at the holes that I've seen created from Julie and stuff.
Yeah.
If there's any openings that I can aim into.
Amen.
Why does it say +9 right here?
Because that's what you roll to hit. Just click
Plus
the
nine
plus
to
That's
hit.
what I have to roll to hit?
No. It'll
add
add
that.
that to your roll to hit, so if you just press that, it'll roll your d20 for you. And automatically add
Man, this is first day.
Oh.
So 15 does not hit.
Have you not been adding things this whole time?
No, he has. He's just been doing it manually.
So it doesn't. So it just doesn't hit now.
Correct. Its armor class is higher than 15.
That's sad.
Any bonus action movement from you?
No.
Okay.
That's the only thing I have that
Laura, you're up.
has a plus on it.
I mean, I'm still just gonna shoot him with my bow.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
Always roll physical dice. Except when you don't.
26 for the first one.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll your second, too.
If things are like
12.
That does not, so 1 damage.
if things are like saving throws, then it won't have like the
Yeah, that's like one of the only things I have that has that.
only.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Because it's spelled.
I don't have any spell attacks. I have one. But
10 damage?
10 damage.
Gotcha. Okay, I rolled the death save for Sturgoth, and after...
Wait! What happens if I use this?
It's not a skill check, it's a saving throw.
But that's what... But Thelen did it, and he came back to life.
Yes, he rolled a natural 20 on what is a death saving throw. That card is specifically for skill checks, which is
Skill
a separate
I said,
category.
could I use it? And you said, yeah.
For skill checks.
you
No,
should have said no.
saving throws. Sorry, yes, I was wrong earlier.
It's fine. I'll use it later when someone tries to heal him.
Yes.
It's super.
Great. After Lorelith is Gwendolyn. By the way, you are slightly out of camera. To your left.
She said, what if I'm more out of camera?
My left?
Your left is more out of camera.
Okay.
You're
To
fine.
your left.
The way that
Somewhere
makes sense,
construction.
Sandra. Come on. You
Yeah,
know.
it's time to grow.
Truly.
I mean, I can't do anything for Wolfie.
Just leave him behind.
Hey,
Oh.
you watch your mouth.
He's just a dog.
Okay,
Just
so
fantasy.
sorry, I don't know if I understand. So even though the dragon heart is like done and gone, it's fine, but the tree is still.
Yes. This one.
That
The
the
tree
tree
guardian.
guardian.
Yeah, I guess I thought that.
Yeah, this isn't a video game.
Connected.
We killed its parent, so it's on its way to becoming Bat Tree.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can't do
Hopefully it was a
anything for
single
Wolfie, so
dad.
I guess I'll.
Yeah.
Guess I'll
Dab it in the back.
go for the tree.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
Will someone make me face the tree? I feel
Yes.
weird that my back is to it.
That might help your hit.
Yeah.
+3, -3, what you doing?
I just thought the dragon heart being down would like help us immediately, but it's probably more long term. I'll do. We'll reverse it this time. No, I'll just do the -3 and probably
Yes.
regret it. Like
Yeah.
always.
Regret
Reverse
it.
the reverse.
Yes.
Okay, 16 -3, 13 +6, 19.
Hits.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
She's doing it.
That's empty.
She's
doing it.
doing it.
Thank goodness, because that's a 2.
Am I doing it now,
7.
Mr. Krabs?
10.
Okay.
Not that much different.
You
than
do attack
last time.
twice?
Yeah. So I'll do it again with -3.
Yes.
That hits
I'll take
20
your word for it.
something.
Yeah, you're good.
That was an 18. Oof.
Rolled 1.
No.
So 9.
9 damage. Got it.
You know.
2 rolled a 2 on your first one and 1 on your second.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's rough.
Yeah, you should be.
I am. Great.
That's not
Misery.
right, Rob.
Misery is up.
Not that wrong.
Misery is up.
Everything but wrong.
Keep my distance. Actually, beepity beep, beep beep. I'm going to cast. I have 3rd level. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself. It's easier. For 11. And then, because that's a bonus action. I'll do, I'm gonna stay far away and do Vicious Mockery at it. At the Tree Guardian.
Mock it.
Mock it. Hey, tree, you're so dumb. You are made of plant.
Yeah.
Another wisdom save.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10.
Sick.
I think Sally's.
Or
What?
what level am
I
I?
think Sally's offended.
2d4.
On behalf of all
2d4.
pescatarians,
2d4.
vegetarians, and
2d4.
vegans.
Yeah. Hey.
Give me
Yeah.
that. What?
Oh, so you were just looking at him like that. Got
Why
it.
can't I pick this up?
Yeah. Sometimes that's just my face.
Specifically a joke.
Yeah. Sometimes I look at him and I'm just confused.
3?
Yeah, that's fair.
5 psychic damage.
Got it. Tracked. And has disadvantage on attacks on his next turn, I think.
Oh, yes?
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Tell me I'm
I mean, thank you. I'm gonna go like this too. Beep boop boop boop. Alright.
And you
I'm
know
done.
it.
Right. Starting its turn again, you can see it start to reform again, and it regains some health as it's starting to kind of administer to some of its own wounds, and some of the branches and roots start to just continue to wrap around itself and strengthen where it's been weakened. Then, as it shoves 2 of its arms down into the ground, they pop up in multiple areas, and you can see the 3 druids that you all had killed earlier are reanimated.
Dadgummit.
Guess who's back?
Frick.
No, not the Silver Surfer.
Back again.
But
That's clearly the turquoise
Glad I
surfer.
moved.
Or the teal surfer?
So give me 1 second to get them back.
Or the aquamarine surfer?
But the
What do we think?
tree is dead.
Correct.
The tree guardian has nothing to guard now.
Dan, can we
Why
make
is
up
he
all the
not
lore
dead?
and tell you how the battle's supposed to go?
I'm
Guess
mad.
I'll die.
Does anybody speak true?
Michael.
Yeah.
No, I do because I'm a vegetarian. This is how you speak tree.
Do you have speed
That
with
is it for
plants?
its turn, though. So after that is Thule.
I think I
Okay.
do have speed.
I am going to try and hit it with chromatic orb
Go for it.
at the 4th level, which we determined is a spell range attack.
Yes.
Okay.
You rolled
Free
it.
spell attack.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm going to roll a d20. Should I, if I want to propose using Joffrey hypothetically, do I need to say that
You can roll first.
I'm going to roll first?
Unlike my fancy little card.
Correct.
Oh no! I rolled a 2. Plus 9 would be 11. What do we think?
What did you do? Chromatic orb?
Chromatic orb at 4th level, which is going to be 68.
Go for it.
Yeah, I would Joffrey that puppy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like hit it with, get its HP down as quickly
Yeah.
as we can.
Joffrey, I'd say yes.
Yeah.
Sweet. Wait.
Okay. Bring in the Joffrey. Thank you, Norse Foundry, for this giant
Do
boulder.
it!
And this
Alright.
potential. You just drop it in the tower there.
To the tower?
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll fit?
Yes.
Chunk.
Nice!
Oh.
17!
23 plus your 9, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
32.
whatever.
Okay, does that hit?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Thank y'all.
And did I notice at any point that fire does more damage
You did not.
to it?
No.
Do I have any indication that any other type of damage would be
It's made of
vulnerable
wood.
to?
It fails a wisdom saving throw, don't we know
It's
that?
okay if not.
I did
Just like
randomly
elements.
tell you it was the same score. Yeah, go ahead and just make a intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
You watch it for a couple rounds. It's pretty thematic within your
20,
combat study.
dirty 20.
20 total? Okay, cool. It's not vulnerable to anything, but you do know
It's resistant to plant damage.
you would know it's immune to poison damage,
Okay.
which is helpful a bit for your little chromatic thing that you're doing. But yeah, it doesn't have any resistances or vulnerabilities.
Okay, I'm gonna go with fire then.
Go for it.
68. 32.
Nice.
Sweet.
Man,
That's
I
a
think
ton
you
of
did some
damage.
big damage, dude.
You can see that you've not only undone what it has healed, but then you've even damaged it more than it was when it started its turn.
Whoa.
That is it.
Great. Okay, after Thule is Nemo. Nemo, you have killed an ancient green dragon's heart, teleported out of the way, and as you land in dry ground, not in a pool of blood, you can see a druid animate in front of you from the creature that you all are currently fighting.
Frack. Well, I Does my dancing disaster ability, that doesn't eat up one of my charges?
No, it doesn't.
Great,
Correct.
beautiful. I still have a charge, so I'm going to. Is it looking at me right now, or is it looking at?
It is looking at you right now.
Gwen? Okay.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna appear so that I'm back to back with Gwen,
Yes.
in between the thing and Gwen,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna try to stab it in the back.
Right, you have advantage and a sneak attack for
Yeah, I do.
using your ability to appear behind it.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna get the bone boy in the spine, maybe. Okay.
Nationwide is on your side. So what you just did?
What?
Nationwide is on your side, but I'm going to get the bone boy in the
Not
spine.
intentionally, but that is what happened.
Nationwide's not on
21,
his side.
dirty 21.
That hits.
Nothing but
What other
rock.
kind is there? Okay.
What?
All right.
All of this.
D4 plus 4, that's an astonishing 6 points of damage. Plus.
Whoa.
Great. 6 points plus 20, 26 damage.
That kills him.
Good.
So these are a lower health reanimated version of the Druids, and so when you appear behind him, you're able to slip the dagger right into its center of its being, kill it, and this also triggers another dancing disaster. You can teleport again for free.
Yeah, it does.
Another 30 feet somewhere.
Dancing disaster.
I'm going to. How is this square working? Can I get in there?
You could get there, yeah.
Okay.
There's enough space between the two.
I'm gonna go poof and poof behind this one
Great.
and stab it with my normal dagger.
Yeah,
Do I have advantage on that?
Can
You
you
have
only use
advantage,
your guiding light
but you
dagger
can't
so many
sneak
times?
attack again.
Can you only use your guiding light dagger so many
Once
times?
per turn.
Because
It's just in one hand.
He only has one attack per action,
Two-handed.
so he's using a bonus action for an offhand attack with a different weapon.
And I couldn't do like a mind sliver or an ego whip on my bonus action. Okay.
Oh wait, as your bonus action? No, you could do.
I couldn't
No,
like
those are
stab and
both
then use it.
actions.
Okay.
Are they? I'm asking. Are either one of those bonus actions?
They are not. I don't know. Mind sliver isn't actually in my actions. I have it saved as a note. Ego whip is not in bonus actions though. So, I'm fine with just stabbing him.
It's
Why
an
not?
action.
It's just normal.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine.
Well, don't worry about it. Oh,
Okay.
advantage. Advantage. Yes.
Yes.
22.
Yes. Go ahead and roll your dagger
This is
damage.
just a dumb tree.
That's right.
That one?
Haha! And it can take 4 damage now.
Great. Got it. Okay.
Killed it.
After Nemo is
CT.
the one you just stabbed, which is going to attack Thelon in front of him. And so as it reanimates, collects itself, and it picks up its spear from the pool of blood. The blood has already amplified the spear that it's going to attack you with. It is a 19 to hit.
Yes.
You're going to take 10 piercing damage, and are you resistant to or immune to necrotic damage?
I am. Let's see, that would be here. I don't see any defenses. Fire is what I'm resistant.
Okay, so then you're going to take an additional 9 necrotic damage, which was a total of how much? Was that 9 and 9?
It was 10 and
10
9.
10 and 9, okay. And you had 10 temporary hit points from shifting.
Yes.
Okay, so you should have like 11 hit points at this point, I believe. 12, cool. That's it for its turn, the one spear attack. So after that is it. Thelon, you're up, and then Lilith, you're up next.
Felon would like to.
Vote.
Yes. Are they 20 feet apart right here?
I'd say they're just over. Yeah, like 25.
So I can't hit both of them with a 20-foot cube? If it were like this. Shoot.
Let me just be sure. I don't want to just make a random.
That's 20, right?
What is the spell?
Erupting Earth.
Because thematically, just looking at it, because it's a giant wall between the two, it'll work. Because I was going to say, if it was
It'll
like
probably push out.
if it was through the wall, no, because it uses the wall thematically, yes.
Okay.
Sick. Use the wall.
So, I, even after being hit, don't really contemplate healing myself in this moment because I recognize that damage is more important. So I'm going to do a 5th level Erupting Earth.
Jeez.
Centered on these. So I shove both my fists down into the blood until I hit the
rock
below and do my thing.
Yeah, Misery's just getting so inspired to write some songs after all of this blood, rock, explosion,
Shove my
and
fists
death.
into the blood. Shove my fists into blood.
I cannot wait.
This is my last resort.
Fifth level, no more spell slots.
I did not heal myself. Dex saves, is that what you said?
17, yeah.
Jeez, it's a... Never mind, I won't tell you what saving is. Ooh! It rolled a nat 20 on its save.
Oh, no.
And the other druid rolled a nat 20 on its save.
They take nothing or just half?
It's... I think it's half.
Oh no. No, just say April Fools, ha ha ha.
Wild.
Lol.
3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save.
Half
Well,
as
no,
much
that's
as- yeah.
3, this is 5,
Yeah.
so 5d12.
Yeah, roll 5d12, and it'll be half of that for each of them.
Still could be a lot,
That's so a
dude.
lot.
Yeah, 5d12?
Oh, yeah. Average on that is
12.
35 damage, so it'll still be a lot.
That's so good.
13, 5, 18, 21, 23, 24,
21 does it.
12?
It's time to grow up.
12 total damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, 12 half. That was 12.
Right. So yeah, that erupts out. Both of them peppered in rocks and pebbles flying off from that, scattering across the ground between the two of them.
Which,
It's a save.
it takes a minute for the rocks to be cleared by hand.
Okay.
Oh.
So if, like, let's just say, I don't know, if this one pushed out
Yeah.
and blocked him somehow,
Yeah. No,
the
that's great.
thing, then it would take him a minute. Say, I don't know
Yeah,
what
I'll
is.
make it. It's difficult terrain, so it'll be extra movement speed for them to move through it. After Thalin, Lorelith.
I'm just gonna do the same thing again.
Stop that again.
Shoot it with the arrow.
27!
That hits.
Blood starts coming out for you.
16!
References.
At both at the Guardian. Yeah, both
Yeah, because I still have Hunter's Mark.
hit. Yep, both hit.
Nice!
Somebody I was talking to who listens to us was like, "Who is it? Who's the one that always says hit it with the rock?" It was like stuck in their head, and I'm like, "Who says that?"
Oh, that's good.
Oh my gosh. The last 2 turns
Yeah, that's
I've
two
been
Princess Bride
forgetting to
references.
add my +5 to the damage. And I've just been doing D8 plus D6. I've been forgetting to do +5.
I'll add some. You're good.
Yeah, a bunch.
I think you hit twice, so I'll add 10.
Yeah, that's
He's
sounds
like,
right.
it doesn't make
You don't need it.
Dang!
Wow.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Oh gosh.
I just rolled 2 natural 20s, so I'll give you 10 damage.
Brutal.
Yeah, I've been forgetting to add my plus 55.
I've been forgetting to add my insta kill tree.
7 plus 5
13?
is 13.
Okay.
I
7
get
plus
to do
5
it
is 12,
again.
you guys.
7 plus 5 is 12. Joyce, right, Dan, you're a big dumb idiot.
Yeah, Dan.
I'll grow up, I know that.
7 again, careful.
plus 5 is 12. 24 damage,
Wow.
please, sir. Plus an additional 10 because I'm a big dumb idiot and forget to add things.
Got it. Okay.
Thanks.
After it's healing, and then you all peppering it with all these other attacks, it's starting to look really rough. As even blood now is even pouring out of it, and from the ceiling of this cavern, blood is pouring down from the base of the bloodroot tree over it, and you all are just seeing it be completely engulfed in these attacks. However, death saving throw for Wolfie.
Sick.
And Gwendolyn, you are up.
Don't get to know.
No one is surprised. I'll take the -3.
You actually have a rock at the end of your hammer, so hit it
With the rock.
It's a rock. That's the only thing I ever do.
Yeah.
No other option. Well, there are, but they're not as good. -3. Yeah, no, not that one. Second attack. -3. Okay, better. Yeah, 19.
19 hits.
3 that time. So
Okay.
great. 8, 11. 11 damage.
Okay, 11 does not kill it, but it's getting pretty close as you slam
Way
into
to
it.
pick me when I'm down.
What were you thinking?
I'm so sorry. I will step down and resign as DM, and you can find someone else.
Why does he ever respond at that wave? Well, that doesn't kill it.
Because it's close to death. Like, that's what you're looking for at this moment. That does not kill it. But you do a really great job.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
The druid that was peppered in the back by the spell runs up to get and can get to Nemo, so it's going to
Good.
get up to
It takes a
him.
minute to crawl through the rocks.
Yes.
And makes
Perfect. Gosh, bounced up. Sorry. Emote's a 16 to hit.
That is gonna get me.
Okay. 2 1s on that die, so 2 plus. Okay, there it is. You're gonna take 2 piercing damage, but because the dust glass, because the dust glass spearhead is illuminated with the bloodroot blood, that's gonna deal 11 necrotic damage to you.
Is that 13?
Hey, what is it?
Can I get stuff?
A bucket fell.
Oh my gosh.
Ah!
That was kind of intense.
13 total damage.
Halved, because I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge.
Yeah.
I was ready to
Is
fight.
that 7 or 6?
Oh my gosh.
We'll run
Thought
down.
it
So
was
yeah, we'll take
ghost.
the 6.
6 damage.
And uncanny dodge, fantastic. So yeah, the spear comes in, but as you kind of move out of the way, it slightly cuts through your side, and
Ow.
you don't take the full damage. At the end of that druid's turn is
Uncanny.
Misery. Misery, you're up.
I'm gonna do, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, yeah. I'm just gonna do a slim shatter.
Is he still affected by the last thing you did?
I lost concentration
Shatter.
on that, so no. Well, I mean, it's the fattest I could get. Level 3, oh, yeah, alright, I'll do level 3.
It does raise the question: who is the real Slim Shatter?
Wow.
Slim Shatter, I hardly know her.
Now, I can do it like here-ish. It's a sphere.
21.
So can I get him and him? If I do it like here?
Yes,
Without getting Wolfie?
yes.
He's in front of
I'll
it.
give you that because of the erupting earth that like opens that space up for Shatter to be able to work through.
Sick. So I do that, and Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, 16.
Get him.
Got him. The con save for the Tree Guardian, I will let you know, is a plus 11.
Oh, he's hardy.
Rolled a 16.
He's a
Oh
good
my
con
God.
man.
What was the save?
16.
16.
Oh, okay, just passed. And then the other druid rolled a 12. So he fails. Roll your damage. And it's half damage for the Guardian. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
1, 3, 5. Oh god. 13 damage.
Okay. That kills the smaller druid, the reanimated one. And so as he breaks down into bone dust, or tree dust, bark
I
dust.
was like, isn't it made of?
Sawdust.
Ha! Yeah, it's sawdust. Come on,
brilliant, yes.
Dan.
Uh,
You know that.
I do.
You know that.
I wish I
you
were better
lumberjack.
at this. Thank you all for reminding me. And so then the Tree Guardian is not killed by that, but as its turn starts, it then begins to reanimate itself a bit.
Well, I want to do a bonus action first.
Yeah, you do.
Before his turn starts.
Okie doke.
Just Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Upon.
Well, I'm gonna do Mantle of Inspiration on 4 people. Bing, you, You,
Plus 8.
you, Gwen,
Temporary hit points.
Thank you.
you get 8 temporary hit points, and you can move.
Oh.
Can I do that?
Temp doesn't help Wolfie.
It doesn't, right? I was like, you,
Go on.
Delon,
Salon.
and I mean it doesn't matter for you guys. I'll do Lorelith.
Okay.
Nice.
Go gain 8 temporary hit points and can move half your movement speed.
All of your speed
You
without
completely
provoking opportunity.
move. Would anyone like to move around?
Thank God you will.
Where you want to go?
Yeah, no.
First roll.
How far can I move?
Your full movement.
Your speed.
I'm fine where I'm at.
Yeah.
I guess just.
No.
I don't know. Can someone just move me like just a little more like around the tree, more towards the rest of the party? I guess.
In front?
Does that seem bad?
Because all of this
You don't
want to
get away from it? What do you mean?
Yeah. What did you say, Joe?
In front?
I mean, I still
I'm
have
gonna tell you what
61
to
hit
do.
points, so front seems good. Or did Joey say not to?
No, that's fine.
What did Joey say?
Can I really skillfully get behind the big tree, man?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So just keep back over here then.
All right. For
There
the
we
tree figure's turn, it is going to. It already reanimated itself a bit. First attack is going to be a slam attack against Gwendolyn.
Oh my.
Gwendolyn.
Come on and slam.
It's a
And
20,
welcome to the gym.
it's a 23 to hit.
No.
You're going to take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Out.
Halved to 10 because you're raging. And then it's going to do a thorny root attack against Nemo, who just appeared behind it.
If you had left, it would have been able to do that.
And Nemo, that is a 22 to hit.
But I had 10 hit points to help.
Me, yeah, that gets me. It's doing what kind of attack? Sorry.
A root kind of
Thorny
shoots
root.
out from it and wraps around you, and the thorns dig into your sides.
Okay.
You're going to take 14 piercing damage.
Ow.
8 of that is the temporary, so that's 6.
Can I have it with my uncanny dodge?
You already did this round.
Dang
You
it.
can only do that as a reaction once.
Okay.
But I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
I can do that. I know how to do that. Nine.
Okay, so as the thorn wraps around you, you are restrained. You cannot move. I think you also cannot attack. I'll double check that by the time it's your turn. Gwendolyn, it's going to do its final part of this attack against you as well.
Rather it be me than someone else.
It's a 16 to hit.
We all could have been out of
16
it.
does not hit.
You have a 17 armor class.
Yes.
Sweet. So yeah, you take no damage. It misses the attack completely.
17?
Michael sees it.
That's fantastic.
How many
Nothing
damage did I take?
happens.
Sorry, was it 11? 14? Or 14? Or none of that?
It was 14.
14.
Oh, I would like to narrate what happens when it check. It doesn't kill me.
Brilliant. I love that.
Nice.
Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate how you told me that story.
Wow. What a valuable way to narrate it.
Wow.
Kind of gross.
Finishes.
Tuli, you're up.
Okay, the tree is looking rough.
I
you
want
said.
it to
It
be
is.
there.
It's okay.
All
Don't you
right,
even know her.
I am
That's
gonna
perfect.
try and move in and use unarmed strike,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use flurry of blows.
Okay.
with my bonus action.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll 3 attacks.
Okay.
Let's see.
There's no room in the
18,
18 hits.
22,
Also hits.
and 9.
9 does not.
Does not hit.
Aw.
All right,
2
now
out
I'm
of 3
gonna,
is enough.
I'm gonna roll damage, and then I'm gonna expend redirected energy to do an extra +8 damage.
Plus
Um,
8.
It's +4.
Oh, okay.
per-
For both hits.
yeah.
Perfect.
So 1d6 + 4. +6 is 14. +8
Good.
is 22.
22 total.
Describe your kill.
No, not yet.
No, it needs
Do I describe
one
it?
more
Describe
hit.
it.
Yeah! You do kill it!
He's dead!
You hit
Wow.
it and you kill it.
Okay,
That's what it looks like, Cassandra.
That's what it's like. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Tuli is covered in splashes of blood. She runs in and kind of dodges around her companions, and then slides in with like a wave of blood that comes up as she slides in. And she does three very quick punches directly into the chest cavity upwards of trying to pierce its heart in the direction of its heart, upward from its chest. Yeah.
Fantastic. As you slide through, you're punching the crap out of it from the blood splashing behind you. The shards and chunks of the wood are just flying off of it and then eventually breaks in two and falls to your left and to your right as the stronger parts of what was behind and holding this thing together have been severed by your punches and chops, and then it crashes down into the ground. Also, the druids that are remaining within this fight then deanimate.
Yeah.
Because their animating form has been taken out.
Huzzah!
Strogoth's still down.
Yeah.
Party turns their attention to Stroke.
In the gasping breaths of you all recovering from what has been a very long fight and has taken a lot from all of you, the echoing heart throbbing that you had heard within this chamber eventually fades. It takes some time after the fight before those echoes stop. And then you get some silence and you get some space and you look over and Storkoth's head is just laying on the shore, still fighting for breath as he's barely still alive within the pool of blood. How would you all immediately respond at the end of this fight?
I run over to him and I just kind of like hold his head. And I just kind of like look up around with wanting eyes to be like, what do you do? But she would never ask for help. She just came around.
I run over to heal Strokoth.
Okay. With what spell?
With Cure Wounds.
He rolls a nat 20.
He doesn't have to roll for it.
Oh,
You get to hold on to that card.
yeah, you're right.
We might need that.
I just wanted the nat 20 to be like, oh, he rolled so good that Strokoth is like not only back to life, but like better than ever. That's
Very
what I'm saying.
muscular.
We're still in a dangerous place within a dangerous place within a dangerous place
Yeah,
within
yeah,
a dangerous place.
No, my dog is what matters the most. Thank you for your input.
6 dangerous places.
I
Dude.
12
understand, but
12 out.
Whoa.
No, I'm saying now that we get to keep it. Of course, you would spend it on it. but-
12 health.
So, Strogoth
I
gains
heard.
12 health.
12 health.
I got it. Wait, how many health?
21. 12.
21?
I knew as soon as I said it. Right, okay, so Thelen heads over and Cure Wounds, that was?
Yep.
Okay. Lays a hand down on Strokoth and brings him back as he regains his breath and lifts his body up out of the blood. You can see the fur is just slicked down all across him, and he's heavily heaving and breathing, and then just collapses into your lap as you were laying down next to him. Anyone else? What's your immediate reaction at the end of this fight?
If there's a less bloody area, I'm just gonna take a resting squat over
Okay.
on a less bloody area because I'm
Like a poop.
wounded.
I'm gonna climb up to where the dragon heart was.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna investigate it for anything to do with our quest, for magical energies, any of the above.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Did we go through a portal to get here?
You took the roots. You grabbed
went
under
down
a
the
root
pipe.
and stabbed it, and it flew through the caverns.
Hold
What
on.
was the portal thing that we saw with...
That's a great question.
The portal you saw was created by the
Mr.
Mr. B party. They were gonna teleport into this area.
Nice.
And then Tuli said, "No."
We can't handle this right now!
Change channel. 11.
11, okay. You can find within the heart that is now collapsed onto itself there on the ground. In the center of it, you're able to find what looks like a very potent and pure piece of death glass. That's some core animating energy within this heart. Is still holding on to some magical energy. And is within the center of the heart, so you're able to kind of harvest that out.
I pull it out and Tuli slides down the blood slick fruits and kind of walks over to Pilgrim and says, "What do you think about this?" And like hands it to Pilgrim.
I examine it.
What would your immediate, in character response to be to her handing that to you?
I mean, Death Glass is still pretty new to me, I guess, so I am going to very tenderly and reverently receive it and hold it close. And
Give a little kiss.
yeah, caress it.
Hold
No,
it close, tiny dance.
I'll hold it close, and then I'm gonna unsheath my guiding light dagger and just kind of compare them. Like look and be like,
Oh.
is this the same kind of dust glass? Is this very different?
Mhm.
Because I'm still in, I think, research mode.
Yeah. You can see that your guiding light's dagger responds very brightly and resonates with this stone. And then the stone within your hand also begins to glow and resonate as their magical energies seem to attune with one another and just kind of like sync up within their powers.
Oh. Wow. What shape is this? Is this a shard?
It's like a pure cut sphere. Like it seems to have no edges. It's not.
Whoa.
There's no sharpness to it, and it's like about 2 full handfuls. It's a large orb.
It's a big ball.
Mm-hmm.
Grapefruit.
Do I have any sense of like what I'm kind of like standing there with my hands on
Nemo.
my hips, like staring
Yeah.
at Nemo's hand as he's like investigating. Do I have any sense of the magical properties of it, or if it was used to resurrect the dragon?
Sure. Go ahead and
Something
roll
like that.
an Arcana check.
17.
17. Okay. I will follow up with you in between the sessions for some of the stuff that you learned from that.
Okay.
Are there any other immediate responses to this fight that we should capture before ending the session?
Can I go over to the Guardian and
Mhm.
inspect it, specifically the vines that were used to heal it? Just
Yeah.
to see if I can find any medicinal or
Yeah.
anything from that.
Go ahead and make a medicine check. Or a survival check, either one.
Let's. I can roll that. Is my advantage only when I'm shifted? I mean, that's a 17, so.
Again?
The fact that the joke came up twice is good. Very good.
Again?
There is a liquid within these roots and limbs that you could distill with some time, and then you'd have to, like, over a long rest over a fire, like, refine it into a form of healing.
Okay.
But you can identify from the natural elements of this plant that exists that you could maybe get a couple potions that would heal pretty potently if you spent the time to harvest and do that. So.
Okay. Can I harvest now and distill later?
Yes, absolutely. Cool.
So I grab whatever I can.
Cool. Do a survival check for me now.
Oh, that's a nat 1, so that's no fun.
Uh-oh. Tang in a root.
But it's +9, so that's a 10.
No, then that one is an automatic failure.
That's an automatic failure.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And so as you're sorting through it, a lot of the liquid is dripping off, and then there's a particular organ within this structure, this being that you do find, in your excitement of trying to pull it out and then use it. You detach it from part of the body, and then it just like deflates, and all of the liquid that you would have found usable spills out into the ground and mixes into the blood. Unfortunately, a nat 1 is going to lose the opportunity for that.
Tilly's gonna turn back towards where the portal was behind, and then she's gonna turn to the party and say, "Man, they almost showed up here. That would have been really bad." I guess we
Who's
should-
they?
Mr. B, Romeo, and some
Usually.
older guy I didn't recognize, and then Misery. You saw,
And
right? Who else
Cicero,
was it?
right?
And Cicero. Oh yeah, the most important one. They opened a portal, and then I quickly closed it with counterspell, luckily, but they could show up here anytime if they can reuse that spell. We should be on our guard.
Oh.
And as much as I want to see Cicero again, I feel like I don't want to see Cicero again, if you know what I mean.
He was so mean about you.
They were all coming down here.
They were coming through the portal, and there was also some kind of some kind of creature that was involved in opening the portal that I could see through the portal. It had a tendril extended maybe through the portal.
Romeo or separate from Romeo?
I'm
The
assuming
tree?
it was the psionic creature that Rini
Yeah.
was working
Whoa.
with. I didn't see it personally, but from the way you guys described it,
Oh dear.
Did they look like they were ready to battle, or they were just chilling?
Dan, how did they?
They seemed like they were just about to walk through, and were taking in the information what was around them. They didn't seem like they were like battle ready immediately.
Yeah. They didn't seem like they were ready to like go, but that monster was with them.
Yeah. So
Did
either
did we get a sense of how far we traveled with the roots as we got sucked down into Blood Town?
How fast does a mole travel?
Oh yeah.
Not as fast as we thought.
No.
Honestly, I think it was like a couple miles.
Okay.
It was a good
Jeez.
distance. It took a couple minutes, but it felt fast.
Okay. Well, if they come and they're ready for a confrontation, I'm not sure if we're up for another entire battle right now.
Maybe we should skedaddle.
Where do we go?
It's a good
I'm
question.
feeling this. Oh,
On that planning note, we'll go ahead and end the session
where do
here.
we go from here?
I'm feeling this.
Turn all the lights down low.
I'm feeling this.